What's up, guys? So I have week 2 of my new hypertrophy, power, and strength training block here. So again, starting it off with a lower hypertrophy day. 2 of my 3 squat sessions this week went very well, with the final one probably the most important one, but nonetheless the final one not so well. But this one and also my power day, which you'll see, felt pretty good. You see I have pretty good speed here. Again, I'm doing these hypertrophy beltless as well, just kind of work on some breathing, some cues for breathing, also just build up some core strength. I do think you use your core quite a bit even when you squat with a belt, but again, doing some beltless work will make the belt more effective when you actually use it. And I feel kind of like suffocated when I use a belt for really high reps, like 8s for me. So yeah, I was a little bit off a PR. I think 352 is a PR for 8 for me. I actually hit 350 on my top set, and I followed up with some very long pause squats. I have some actually count for me on this day, 3 full seconds. I also do those high bar as well, so I'll hit 265 for 6, which is about 50 pounds off my best triple. So that probably wasn't a PR, but I'd like to PR on a high bar 3-second box squat, or sorry, a high bar 3-second pause squat at some time during the cycle. Maybe working up to 285, 295. That'd be a pretty cool way to get out some more hypertrophy work. That was actually on Tuesday, since I'm starting my week off with my upper hypertrophy work. So this second lower body day was on Thursday. I actually switched over to sumo pulls. I thought that I was going to be healthy enough to give it a go. I've been working on my hip mobility quite a bit, my groin mobility. That's, again, sumo has kind of given me some pain, but it felt awesome during the training session, and it's now Saturday night and I haven't really felt any hip issues. So I think sumo should be good for the time being at least. So that 365 there, feel really good. Kind of quickly talk about what I'll be doing in my deadlifting programming. It'll be quite different than bench and squat. It won't be as high frequency. It'll just be 1 time a week right now. And I will be using the mic to share kind of RPE or reactive training systems kind of protocol, where I'm going to be picking a weight I think I can hit for an RPE of 9. I'll have a given rep range. I think I'm just going to go down a single rep each week. So this week was 5s, next week I'll do 4s, next week I'll be 3s, so on and so forth. And then what you'll do is you hit a top set at a given rep, and then you will either do a 3%, a 5%, or a 7% fatigue drop. Again, if you really want to learn about this stuff, I suggest his website. I think it's actually just called Reactive Training Systems, but I'm sure I'll talk about it more later. As far as the actual pulls, they felt really good. I definitely feel less beat up from sumos than conventional. My lower back really doesn't take a pounding at all, and I feel recovered just a day or 2 afterwards. I really needed to pull again. That 425 for 5 actually was an all-time PR for me. I previously pulled 425 for 4, and I actually went back and looked at those pulls. That was back in December when I just gave sumo a shot for a few days, and they were a lot slower than that 425 there. So Again, my form isn't perfect. First time I really pulled sumo since December, and I was just kind of messing around. So it's been at least like 6 months since I've pulled sumo consistently. So yeah, but I'm just gonna pull once a week. I might throw in like some block pulls sometime, but we'll see about that. Two things I really need to work on, I think, are having my weight shifted more to my out of my foot. If you look at that 425 pull from the front, you actually can see I kind of do a conventional style just with my hands inside my legs. So the main thing I'll work on is kind of like pressing on my my pinky toe, if you will, kind of spreading the floor apart is a cue you see a lot of good sumo deadlifters do. That's followed up with some, again, these are just some squats afterwards. These are just 340 for 5 sets of 3, and I restrict my rest periods quite a bit here. So these are all done probably right under 2 minutes in between each other. I just stop the clock at about 1:30 and then walk up to the bar. So I did 5 sets. This is the last set here. If I would have shown them all, you would have seen how my speed decreases quite a bit throughout the reps. Again, that's 15 total reps I did. Again, this just got some more practice. Definitely putting my sumo deadlift now at priority at this power day, and still I felt pretty good with these squats. 340 is not light, but again, I've talked about how I kind of use those days to practice and not really speed work. My upper strength day went very well as well. So this was 85%, maybe 87.5%, I forget. Either way, it was 230. This set here was my first set of 5. I actually got a spotter for the second set. I didn't get on film, but it was 230 for 6, which is a pause bench PR. For me at that weight, it was a 5-pound PR. So that went very well. And then to end on a not so great note, this was my training session earlier today. You'll see that these reps are just really, really slow. I'm not exactly sure why. I've been feeling great, had good recovery, just one of those days for me. You even see 315 not having the great pop like it usually does. So yeah, this is 380 for 4. This isn't horrible. My best set at 380, I've actually hit 382 for a set of 5. So I was going for 6 today. So yeah, it's not, you know, I didn't totally bomb out. Hit this for 2 sets of 4 and then a triple. But again, you see the speed here. The confidence really isn't there. I'm going down way too slow. But yeah, so other than this squat session today, guys, I had 5 really solid training sessions. Again, I'm not really worried about the squat. That tends to respond pretty well for me. But yeah, I'm excited about doing kind of the new protocol, the RPE system, the RTS system, whatever you want to refer to it as. Again, look up Mike to share. He does some work with Juggernaut as well. They've talked about the RPE system. It sounds pretty complicated with like with fatigue drops and RPE and numbers and stuff, but once you look into it, it's pretty simple if you want to give it a shot. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you next time.